I love multiple styles of music. What do I do? Hey guys, this is Babs Alexander, your international vocal coach. I want to talk to you today about how to sing multiple styles of music. Now, story time. When I first started singing, the only thing I knew was gospel music and what I heard on the radio. That was it. So you looking at the 80s, 70s. Yeah, you looking at the 70s and the 80s. So the only thing I knew was the gospel music, and listening to the music, I knew, all right, well, I'll open my mouth and sing this. That's the first, first step. We ain't had no voice lessons and all of that. First of all, I didn't even know I had a voice. But I knew I liked singing, and I knew I wanted to do something that was going to help me to get where I needed to be. And so I went to church. Easiest way for you to go practice is go to church. Long story short, I always noticed that my voice was stronger than other people's voices. So I thought, well, let me go over there and help out the altos because they weak. And I know I could be a whole alto section by myself. Listen, that might hurt you more than it will help you. So, in doing that, what happened was I wound up trying to help the alto section. Yes, I did. However, I was hurting myself. So when I got to college at great old Jackson State University, they said, we will not be singing gospel music. Well, that's all I knew was gospel music. Oh, you're taking me away from my Jesus. How dare you? That's what my mind was. I didn't know. But he introduced me to a whole new style of music, of classical music. Now, you heard classical music. I always thought it was, here go the music. I don't want to hear nothing about that. Long story short, it wound up being one of the best life-changing things that could have ever happened to me was to learn a new style of music. In introducing classical music to me, I had to find a way to stylize this gospel so I can transition from classical to gospel. I was the one that every time I sung gospel music, I would get hoarse. That was me. I mean, singing, screaming, whatever you want to call it. That was me up there trying to do it. And in doing this, it was hurting me. The more I learned classical music and the more I started learning techniques on how to be able to sing both classical and gospel, it changed my life. So I can be able to, going into that head voice and transition into that belt mix. When you understand that belt mix and you understand how you get that mix and you don't have to hurt yourself in it, and knowing how to transition and switch back and forth, it helps you a great deal. So if this is something that you want to do, I always say do your classical music first if that's what you're doing. Whichever one of your styles of music is your lighter style, do that style first before you go and do the heavier style. One thing about classical music, you can sing that all day long and never ever get hoarse. With gospel music, because gospel music is so harsh and hard on the voice, and rhythm and blues is also like that. R&B, it also is a little strong and taxing on the voice when you are trying to do that. And not only that, another one that blow your voice out is Broadway music. So having a classical technique, which is basic form, just like football, you will be able to save and preserve yourself for years to come, learning the basic techniques. Now, again, if you need this, join the master class. Come on in. I'll help you and get where you need to go. Guys, hopefully this has helped you. Leave your comments below. I want to hear more about your story and what can we do to help you on your journey as you continue to transition and learn your styles of music. This is Babs, your international vocal coach. See you soon.